Everybody, this is Scotty with Sketchy's Garage, and today we're doing a little bit of fiberglass work. I just got a quick little tip for you guys out there. I see a lot of guys do fiberglass, and one thing I see them do a lot is they'll take and they'll get out their mat and they'll cut them out a piece, and they'll get in here and have this hard edge, and they'll throw it in there. That right there is going to give you a problem. It's just like a hard edge on paint. If you leave a hard edge on paint, that's where you'll get your first chip or your first spot that will release. It's the same thing with fiberglass. If you take and you resin this up top and bottom, the first spot that gives will be right there on that straight hard edge. So what I like to do is I'll take and I'll cut my piece like this, and I'll come back and just pinch some of it out of there. And that does two things. One, that softens up the edge a whole lot. And two, that gives you more surface area on your edge that's bonded, if that makes any sense. It's like a long straight road is very fast, but you take and put a lot of curves and whip-de-doos back and forth, and then it makes it longer basically. So that's the same principle behind this. It just gives it more material, more surface area that's bonded, and it doesn't give you that hard edge. It's like almost feather edged once you put it in there. Another thing I see a lot of people do is this right here will not bond to this right here. You first got to put down like a wet coat or a wet layer of resin and let it bite into your sand scratch that you got here, and then you got to put another layer of resin on top of this. So that's what we're going to do now. I just use a cheap hardware paintbrush, and then we'll go over here and mix resin. This stuff right here, you want to make sure you don't get it on your hands, because it will stick, and it'll be like that for about a week. Everything you touch will be like sticky as can be. On mixing this stuff, I just go with the old 2 drops per ounce method. And it's a little cold today, so we'll give it an extra little drop. This stuff will actually eventually harden if you don't put no hardener in it, but it's best to put hardener in it. Just want to take and make sure you mix it up real good. Just like anything that's 2-part, want to make sure all of it gets a little bit of activator. Alright, we're going to go. We know about the area of our patch. This really isn't a patch, we just had to notch the hood for our turbo to clear. Tried to talk the guy into putting smaller turbos in it, and he looked at me like I was goofy. Now that we got a nice wet coat down, I'll take that patch piece. It's real important to push the air out in between the two, make for a good strong bond. I'll show you how you can tell if you got air up underneath it here in a second. This piece might give us a little bit of problem because it's kind of got a curve deal to it, but we should be alright. Alright, look at this edge right here. You can see how it looks like the mat has disappeared. That's how you know you don't have no air in it. If you get like a little light spots in it, you can tell that air's up in it. Well guys, that's my tip for today. You guys have a good one, and I'll catch you on the next one.